Hello. We're going to start standing today. Let's take our legs out nice and wide, toes pointing out on a little bit of an angle, and then squat down a little bit and double check that your knees go in the same direction as your toes. Typically, I see people bringing their knees in. So just make sure they're in the same direction as your toes. If it's too much to have them turned out, keep them more forward. Arms come up by your head, fingertips by your forehead. Lift the pelvic floor, hug the ribs in. Inhale, tip over to one side. Exhale, compress and bring it up. We're just warming up, so you don't have to come down very far. You can keep your squat nice and light and just not come down, bring your elbow too far. Just warm up. Inhale on the way down, exhale, compress, and then bring it up. So the most important part of this is that compression. Compress and bring it up. So you are engaging your whole core, warming up everything. Good. As you start warming up, you can start taking your squat a little bit lower if it feels good. So Mike isn't here today. He's out of town, and when I was making things up, I was like, ooh, Mike's not here. Should we skip push-ups? But I wouldn't do that to you guys. So we're doing push-ups, don't worry. But we're doing fun ones. But that was my first thought. Oh, should we skip push-ups? We're skipping teasers, though, after last week's. How many teasers did we do last week? I remember we added it up at one point, but whew, it was a lot. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. See if you can come down a little bit lower. Inhale, exhale, compress. Good. Excellent job. Ooh, I just realized I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode. I hope nobody calls. It messes with the video. I don't know how to fix it. Good. Big circles, big ball. Inhale, exhale. So it's like you're holding onto one of those big resistor balls. Reaching, you should be able to go a little bit deeper now that you're a little bit more warmed up. Really reach. Keep your hips nice and still. So it's just coming from your waist. Excellent. Inhale on the way over, exhale on the way up. Good. Let's go for 8. Take it a little bit lower. 7, 6, so it's been really warm here and not a lot of snow. My friends in Colorado, I heard they got like 2 feet of snow over the weekend. Ooh, 3. I don't know that we've had 2 feet all year. No, we have, but it's been slow. 1 more. Reach. And stand it up. Good, you should feel a little bit warmed up. Come back to the back end of your mat and walk down your legs. Small bend in your knees and walk yourself up into a pike. So kind of like downward dog, but you want to be on your tippy toes. Your head is going to come between your hands. I forgot about this shirt. It doesn't work for Pilates. Tailbone is coming up. You're going to do a push-up. So your arms are going to come out to a 45 degrees and your head's coming towards the mat. And then push straight up. Let's try that one more time. So you're up on your tiptoes. Your tush is reaching towards the ceiling. Inhale, come down. Exhale, come up. Now stay up and bring one leg up. Then bring it over to the side. Tap it to the floor. Lift it up. Bring it back up. Place it down. And push up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Other leg comes up. Sweep it to the side. Then lower. Lift. Sweep it back. And place your foot down. Push up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Leg comes up. Over to the side. Tap. Lift. Sweep. And back. You can be doing push-ups on your knees here if you would like. You can do this whole leg thing from your knees. Up and back. Inhale, come down. You can do push-ups against the wall. And do your leg against the wall. Excellent. Inhale down. Exhale up. Sweep the leg up, then over to the side. Tap it towards the floor. Lift, sweep it back. We got 1 more in us. Let's do it. 1 more. Down, up, lift, sweep, tap, lift, sweep, and down. Push up, down, up, lift, open, tap. Where's your core? Up, stay here. 4 push-ups and we're done. Inhale down, exhale up. The forehead or the top of your head is coming towards the floor. 2. Elbows come out to the side. 1 more. Hold it up and bring it down. Oh, good. roll your wrists, give yourself a little break. Then just have a seat on your mat. Your option here is to keep your feet down on the mat. Feet together and knees together, down on the mat. Reach your arms long. If you want, you can float your legs up. So you're sitting in your boat position. You can do this with support too. We're going to row. So you bring your hands back, row backwards a little bit, straightening the legs, and bring it back up, sitting up nice and tall. Roll back and straighten. So you can do support, rolling back and sitting up, keeping your legs down, rolling back, sitting up. So lots of options. Row and lift. Chest is lifted. You're not rounded right here, right? Round it back, and now lift the chest. Inhale. It does suspiciously look a little bit like a teaser. Inhale, but it's not. It's called row your boat. There's no teaser word in there. Down and lift. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale, push your belly button in to come back up. 2. 1 more. Down. And hold it up. Feet come down, butterfly the legs. Just release your hip flexors for a second. Good job. And it's weird being alone. I feel like I need music. I mean, I always feel like I need music for this, but extra when the house is quiet and Smudge is sleeping. She's not even playing with her squeaky toy. Feet down or knees up. Hands come together. I like to put my knuckles together. It doesn't really matter. Inhale over to the side, exhale center. Inhale over to the side, exhale center. So what you're doing is you're trying to keep your knuckles in line with your chest, so you're not rotating with your arms. You're rotating at your waist. Your knees are staying centered. If your hip flexors are down, keep them down. You can even straighten them. Good. Inhale. Or I guess you could straighten them this way too if you're a rock star today. I am not feeling it. Inhale and exhale. Good. 4. Rotate to the side. Push your belly button towards the floor instead of towards your legs. We've got 2. Kind of feel like I'm on the game of counting today. Am I totally wrong? Hold it center and relax, butterfly the legs. Good job. Okay, extend your legs long. Knuckles come back together, and you're going to rotate side to side as you roll down, nice and slow, as you roll down. And then when you come up, you're going to punch side to side, reaching your body side to side. Elbows come together, rotate, knuckles come together, elbows go side to side, all the way down, and then start the punches, up, side to side. Support can be down, rotating, side, and giving you support on the way up. You're just rotating through kind of the shoulders. You're thinking shoulders instead of having the punches. Good. Hips are staying still, nice and slow. Go down slow, all the way down till that upper back hits. So we're skipping just the cervical, just your neck is not going to the floor. And elbows. Good. And punch. Reach. Excellent. And elbows. And 1 more. Good. Let's go all the way down, but we'll stay down. Oh no, we're not. The next one's sitting light. Up, extra credit, bonus, get up, and good. Separate your legs so they're shoulder width apart, or a hair wider if you want. Reach your toes to the ceiling, and then super glue the backs of your legs to the floor so they don't shift when we do this. Open your arms out, we're going into saw. Hug the ribs in, inhale, rotate, exhale, pull your belly button in, reaching over your pinky toe, and your back palm is facing the ceiling. Stack yourself up, rotate front. Inhale, exhale over. Inhale, stack. Exhale, front. A lot of movement in our spine. Inhale. Exhale, pull your belly button as much towards your back as you can, and then stack it up. It's an easy one to just use this as a stretch, but you want to think about your core. Use your abs right here to articulate your spine back up to the top. So you're engaging your core, bringing your body up, 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way up, and then front. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, stack. Exhale, front. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, stack. Last time on this side. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Up. Bring it back to center and relax it down. Now we're for real going down. Nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Focus on any part that you have in a chunk. You'll go down slower, slower, slow. Good. All right. Hug the ribs in. Lift the pelvic floor. Add that tiny little imprint so you have a strong base of support, and then float your legs up into tabletop. Hands come behind your head. Inhale. As you exhale, curl your upper body up, pulling your belly button more towards your spine instead of the ceiling. And let's go into regular old bicycles. Reach. Good. As an extra challenge, you can try to keep this leg from coming closer than 90 degrees. Reach. Reaching through your armpit instead of the elbow. The elbow is just following along. Your neck is relaxed in your hands. Your legs are shooting straight out from your sit bones. Good. So when I teach in real life, I don't have to cue this much because I can see you. So I can see if you're leading with your elbow. And if you are, then I can say it. But if nobody is, I don't even have to say that. But I can't see what you're doing. It's really a challenge. Reach. Good. Here we go for 4. Today is day number 52. It's our 52nd live streaming. Last 2. Can you believe that? One more. Let's hold this next one. Hold. Hold. Now you can bend your knee and tap your toe or keep your legs straight. Switch and hold. Tapping your heel or tapping your toe. Switch and hold. Tap. Good. Switch and hold. Tapping the floor. Switch and hold. Tap with a bent leg. Switch and hold. Good. Reach. Excellent. One more each side. You got it. And regular bicycles. Excellent. Reach them long. Last 4. 3, 2, one more each side. Bend both knees in, curl up nice and tight, and relax it down. Good job on those. Let's just drop our legs. I want to do a bunch of hip flexor release stuff today, or just in between our things. One more. So you're just dropping your knees side to side. Giving a little pause and see if your form is better on the next set of things, because you took that little pause for your hip flexors. All right, build it back up again. Lift the pelvic floor, hug the ribs in, slide the shoulders down and curl up, lifting the pelvic floor. Again, there's a small imprint in your spine. Float the legs up, reach them straight to the ceiling, and go into scissors. Let's go slow with our scissors to start. Your gaze is looking through your legs. Reach your leg as straight as you can go. You can hold on behind your thigh. It's just fine if they're bent. You're just getting a stretch on the back of your leg as you're going into scissors. Good. Just you avoid holding on right behind the knee, that sensitive joint area. Last 4. 3, this is a really good one to focus on your belly button and where it's pointing last time. Keep your legs going, but hover your hands over the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, you can do it. 4, keep it up. 3, almost there. 2, keep the legs going, hands come behind the head for 8, 7, see if you can curl your upper body up a little bit higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend both knees in, curl up tight, and relax it down. Nice work on those. Flip yourself all the way over onto your belly. Separate your legs so they're as wide as the mat. Bring your hands by your sides. Or by your shoulders. We're going to do breaststroke. So lengthen your spine, lift the pelvic floor, pull your belly button away from the mat, away from the mat instead of pushing it into the mat. Slide your shoulders down. Inhale. As you exhale, lengthen and just hover over the mat. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, circle and extend, lifting mid-back to upper back. Squeezing your glutes, keeping your feet stuck to the floor. Thumbs to shoulders, reach and hover. Circle and extend. Inhale, reach and hover. Circle and extend. Inhale, reach Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale, up. Inhale. Exhale, 4 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. 3. Chin is tucked in, so you're reaching through the crown of your head. 2. Reach. 1 more. Inhale, reach. And extend. Bring your hands by your shoulders and relax it down. Pushing yourself all the way up into either right here, staying in cat-cow, or sitting back and going into shell. Just rounding your spine. Get some space. Pull your belly button in so you're engaged and getting a deeper stretch in between your vertebrae. Lengthen yourself all the way back down. We'll go into swan dive prep. Separate your legs, hands by your shoulders. Slide your shoulders down away from your ears. Lift the pelvic floor up, engage your core, and slowly lengthen up. You can stay here, or you can come all the way up. Chest is lifted, chin is tucked back, so you're not looking up towards the ceiling, and then lengthen it slowly back down. You have the support of your hands. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, lengthen. You don't want to feel a ton of this in your lower back. Think mid-back to upper back. Squeeze your glutes. Good. If it goes into your lower back and it bothers your lower back that way, then just don't come up quite as hard. Maybe just come to your elbows. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bring it back down. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. So on your elbows, it looks like this. Exhale, bring it back down. Last time. Inhale, reach. Shoulders are out of your ears, right? They didn't just inch up. And exhale, bring it all the way back down, pushing yourself up, back into that cat-cow or shell stretch. Excellent. All right, have a seat. And slowly roll down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your right leg in, holding onto the back of your thigh, and hug your knee in towards your chest. Keep your left leg long along the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, extend that right leg straight up towards the ceiling, pointing your toes towards the ceiling. If this feels too much, bend your left leg. If that's still too much, bend your right knee. So you're going to draw the lines, the circles with your knee instead of with your toes. Otherwise, if you're ready, bring it up. Ooh, let's put our thumbs on our lower rib cage and our middle fingers on our hip bones. So let's see if we can keep that really quiet during this. Inhale, bring it across your body. Exhale, circle it around. There's no movement on the left right there. Inhale, bring it across. Exhale, circle it around. You want this circle to be as big as you can go without any movement anywhere else except for right where that leg attaches into your hip joints. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale around. Last one. Hold it up at the top and let's reverse directions. Inhale to the outside. Exhale, circle around and up. Inhale. Exhale, big sweep. Notice how your core really has to fire, especially as the leg goes on the outside. 2, reach. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, circle. Hold onto the back of that thigh. Hug your knee in towards your chest. Lengthen that leg long along the mat. Extend the opposite leg if you had bent it. And now hug that knee in. Holding onto the back of your thigh. Inhale. As you exhale, extending that leg towards the ceiling. Bend the opposite leg if that's what you need right here. Toe is pointing towards the ceiling. Engage your core. Let go of the leg. Inhale, bring it across your body. Exhale, circle it around. Inhale. You can do that thumbs on the rib cage and the middle fingers on the top of the hips. Keeping those distances the same. Inhale. Exhale, circle. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Hold it up at the top and let's reverse directions. Inhale to the outside. Exhale, circle it around. Take a second and feel what your shoulders and your neck are doing right now. Did you tighten them up to try to keep your body still? See if you can keep the shoulders out of the ears and the neck and jaw relaxed. 2. Good. Last time, inhale. Exhale around, bend the knee in, Holding onto the back of your leg and lengthen it along the mat. Good. Bending the legs in, hug the ribs in tight, add that tiny little imprint, and float the legs up into tabletop position. Excellent. You can stay here. You can put your hands under your tush, or you can have your upper body curled up with your neck supported in your hands. Flex your feet. Inhale. As you exhale, push your legs away, squeezing your inner thighs. Inhale, bend them back in. Exhale, push your belly button in and extend the legs. Good. When we lengthen our legs, a lot of times our core wants to push towards the ceiling and our lower back wants to arch off the mat to get our legs lower. So that's what you want to focus on. Keep your spine in that imprint position. Keep your core engaged so your ribs are hugging in towards each other. And some days our legs might be more towards the ceiling. Some days we might feel rested and strong and our legs can push straight out. One more. Same thing, but now bring your heels together, toes apart. Squeeze your inner thighs, knees come open to the shoulders. Heels together, toes apart, so your legs are laterally rotated. Think like a ballerina. Squeeze them together and then bring it in. Exhale, hug everything together. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale. 2 more. 2. 1 more. Toes towards each other, heels apart. Knees stay together until the end, and then they separate, and then knees come back together to bring it back in. Toes are towards each other, heels are apart, so our legs are immediately rotated. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bring it in. Last 3. Hug it in. Good. Keep your upper body quiet. 2. 1 more. Reach. And bring it in. Bring your feet down for a second, and you can drop the knees, doing that little swaying the knee side to side, so you're releasing your hip flexors. Let's do 1 more on each side, and then we're going to add on and do a little pattern. Okay, when you're ready, get back into your base position. Your spine is in imprint. Float the legs back up. Flex the feet, and they're parallel this time, so feet together, knees together. Actually, still parallel, but let's line them up with our sit bones. So it's like you have a ball between your knees, squeezing that ball, but your knees stay the same distance apart. Inhale. As you exhale, push your legs away. Point your toes, lift them straight to the ceiling. Flex your feet and bring them down, then bend your knees in. Exhale, extend. Point and lift. Flex and lower. Bend. Exhale. Point your toes and lift. Flex your feet and lower. Bend it in. 2 more. Exhale. Point and lift. Flex and lower. Bend it in. Lift. Lower. Last 1. Point and reach. Flex and lift. Flex and lower, sorry. Bend and bring it in. Oh, sorry. Hope that last one was okay. Okay, so let's do the knee dropping again. And then we're going to go on to frogs. So bring your knees back to center, add that imprint, hug the ribs in, float the legs up, heels together, toes apart. Squeeze your inner thighs together and lengthen your legs straight towards the ceiling. They're still laterally rotated, so heels apart, toes together. Lengthen your legs away until you feel strong enough, then bend your knees in towards your shoulders. Extend them up and lower, so you're keeping them laterally rotated. Bend and extend. You can have the support, you can keep your upper body down. Good. And lift any variation that feels good and works for you. You're choosing your range of motion, how big your frog circles are. Last 2. Last 1. Good. And let's reverse it. Squeeze the backs of your legs harder than it is, bringing your heels towards your bum. Push your legs out straight, keeping them laterally rotated, and lift them straight up. Heels together, toes apart as your heels come towards your glutes. Keep heels together, toes apart as you push away and lift it straight up. 4 left. Then we're done with this series. Extend and lift and down. Good. Up. Last one, I think. Up and bring it down. Fantastic job on those. Flip yourself onto your side, lying all the way on your side. Your legs are in one straight line. Hips are straight up and down from each other. You're not rolling back towards the back. They're straight up. Lift your leg as high as you can go. Flex your foot and bring it straight back down. Inhale up. Exhale, compress your core. Feel like someone's pulling your leg up and you're resisting with your abs. Flex and now resist it coming down. Excellent. Up, flex, and down. Good. 2 more. Reach. And 1 more. Hold that leg up, hip distance height only. Hip distance height, and it's just tiny little lifts. Flex your foot, reaching through your heel. Stretch the leg long, almost like someone's pulling that top leg out. Bringing it out of your hip. Just get length in that leg, reaching through your heel. We've got 4, 3, 2, hold it steady, and lengthen it down. Bring that top leg up, keep the upper body quiet. Bottom leg joins it, lengthen them down together. It's top leg, bottom leg, and lengthen it down. See if you can have the bottom leg meet the top instead of the top one joining the bottom. Reach, so you might not want to go as high. Good. 2, lift, 1 more. Excellent. Both legs come together, add the upper body. Upper body and lower body comes up and straight back down. Lift the pelvic floor, hug the ribs in and reach. We're not doing the slow V up, the sideways teaser one. Lift. 2 more. 2. 1 more. Lift and lengthen it all the way down. Really strong core, big circles, as big as you can go without any movement. Doing a lot of good hip stuff today. Like the joint where your leg meets your hip. 1 more. Keep your leg long and strong and reverse directions. Excellent. Nice big circles. Keep your shoulders quiet and out of your ears. Use your core to hold your body still. Last one. Hold that leg, hip distance height, and small, quick little circles. Draw them quick, 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 quick. Hold it steady, reverse directions. Try to keep that upper body nice and quiet and still. It takes a lot of core work to do that. Hold it steady and lengthen it down. Roll yourself onto your back. Arms come over your head. Legs stay down. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, peel yourself up. Push your belly button back as you stretch forward. Really big stretch. Relax your arms and stack yourself up. Good. Let's switch sides. All the way to the other side. Ooh, that hip. It's warmed up. Oh, I should have had you do a roll down to get here, shouldn't I have? Yep. Hips stacked. Squeeze your tush. Lift the pelvic floor. Hug the belly button in. Reach that top leg as high as you can go. Flex the foot and bring it back down. Inhale, point and reach. Exhale, flex and bring it down. Inhale, up. Exhale, flex. I was going to do this outside this morning because it's pretty nice out, but it's super windy. And I felt like, first of all, that'd be loud in the microphone, but then also it makes it not actually feel warm. Last time, it's not that warm, it's like 40. And hold it here, bring it up, hip distance height, flex the foot in tiny little lifts. Well, it might not even be 40 yet, but if it's warm compared to the rest of the winter, right? It's supposed to be today, like maybe close to 50, I think. 3, 2, hold it up, and then bring it back down. Top leg comes up, bottom leg joins it, and lengthen them down together. Inhale, inhale, exhale. I know some of you don't do today's workout on today or even this week, so it'd be kind of funny if you're doing it in like the heat of the summer and you're like, what, it's 50? That's not warm. It's like 100 out right now. Last one. Top leg up, bottom leg joins it, and lengthen them down. Glue your legs together and lift upper body and lower body up and bring it down. You're in between 2 sheets of glass, so you're not rolling backwards onto the side of your glutes. If it's too much on your hip bones, just add a little extra padding under your hip bones when you do these sideways ones. Lift the pelvic floor, hug the ribs in, shorten the distance between your ribs and your hips. 2 more. 2. And 1 more. Lift. And bring it down. Big circles, as big as you can go. Good, no movement in that upper body. 3, 2. Where's your belly button? Last time. And reverse directions. Up and circle it around. Super. Lift. 2. And one more. Up. Hold it hip distance height and small circles. Draw quick little small circles reaching through your toe. Get your leg a little bit longer. Hold it steady. Reverse directions. Good. Keep the upper body quiet. 3, 2, hold it steady and lengthen it all the way down. Nice work on those. Roll yourself onto your back. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, peel yourself off. Push your belly button back as you stretch forward. Relax your arms and stack yourself up. We're going into knee pulls. It's a terrible name. It's not actually pulling your knees, but that's the name of it. It's a reformer exercise. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Reformers are the machines that you use for Pilates. Middle fingers pointing straight away from you. Slide your shoulders down your back so you have a strong shoulder girdle, taking some of that weight out of your wrists. Curl your toes under. Hug the ribs in. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the knees off. So you're just hovering your knees over the mat, like 2 inches. Keeping your spine nice and still. Keep the shoulders out of your ears. Good. Keep hovering. Make sure you're breathing. Good. An option here is to stay here and just focus on engaging the core, lifting it a little bit more away from the mat. If you want to bring it up and hold a little bit, you can. Oops. Good. 4, 3, 2, and sit it down. Perfect job on those. We're going to do one more set of those knee pulls. Let's line ourselves back up again. Spread the fingers out. Look at the crease of your elbow. You want it facing forward, not rotated and facing towards each other. Rotate and face it forward. Slide the shoulder blades down. Curl the toes under. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your knees off. Just stay here and hover, or if you want, lift one foot off and down and other foot. Trying not to sway at all. If you're swaying, then bring it back to just holding both legs. Good. Really strong. Hold. Alternating your lifts if you want. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Not swaying back and forth. You're not rocking. 2. You can do it. Hold it up. And set it down. Super job on those. Okay. Have a seat. Separate your legs. Reaching your toes straight up. We're just doing spine stretch forward. So hands come in the center or on the outside if that's more comfortable. Start with the top of your head and peel your spine down. 1 vertebrae at a time, rounding forward. So we're not folding over and getting into our hamstrings. We're rounding into our back. You might feel it a bit in your hamstrings though. And then walk yourself back up. If it's too much to have your legs straight, you can do this with them bent. Inhale, exhale, because I want you to sit at the tops of your sit bones when you get at the top. And then walk yourself up. So this feels pretty simple, right? And pretty basic. So let's use it this time to really focus on our core. Inhale, if your core is tight, and inhale into your ribs. Then exhale, push your belly button in, rounding it up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Like your spine is against a wall and you're peeling it off, 1 vertebrae at a time. Lots of articulation. Inhale, stay. And then exhale, walk it back up. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, exhale. We end that at each one of these spine stretch forwards with inhale, stay, with perfect posture. And exhale, stack it back up, all the way up with perfect posture. Good. Coming into the mermaid position. So starting at one end of your mat, the leg that is bent on the mat is pointing to the long end of your mat. The knee is pointing to the long end. Your other knee leg is in front of that leg, and your heel is in the U of that your ankle. Bring your hand midline of our body. Separate your fingers nice and wide. Palm facing up. Inhale, reach your arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, slide your shoulder blade down your back so you have a strong shoulder girdle, and bring yourself up onto your shin. Push your knee, top leg open. Inhale, bring your arm up, and exhale. You can do this whole thing just staying down on the ground. So if it's too much on your wrist, go for it. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, arm. Exhale, have a seat. The sun is right in my eyes. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, arm. Keep going like this or we'll come into the full. Inhale. Exhale, extending your legs, drawing a rainbow. Inhale, arm, strong shoulder girdle. Exhale, have a seat. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, arm. And exhale, last one. Let's add rotation. Inhale. Exhale, over. Inhale, scoop and round your back. Exhale, open your chest towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring it back to the center. And exhale, have a seat. Rotate your wrists, and we will switch sides. So the bottom knee points to the long end of the mat. The other heel is in that U of the ankle. Hand comes midline our body. We typically put it behind us, so make sure it's midline. Separate the fingers and strong shoulder girdle. Palm facing up. Inhale, come up onto your knee, or stay down and come down onto your elbow. Inhale, arm, and exhale, have a seat. Inhale, exhale, reach, open up that hip. Inhale, arm, and exhale, 2. Inhale, reach, arm, and last one. Stick with that. Let's go into the full. Inhale, squeeze your inner thighs together, lifting the hips towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring your arm back up. Then exhale, have a seat. Last time, spread those fingers wide, taking that pressure off of your wrist into your shoulder joints or your shoulder girdle. Arm, adding rotation, either full or the prep. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, scoop and rotate. Exhale, open your chest towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring it back to parallel. And exhale, have a seat. Good job. Just sit in any position that's comfortable for you and roll your wrists. Lengthen your spine. Take your right hand and place it on the opposite side of your left knee. Inhale, get some length. Then exhale, rotate. And then bring it back to center. Inhale, get some length. Exhale towards the other side. You can use your hand on your knee to gently add a little deeper twist. Inhale, and then exhale, bring it down. All right, we're going to finish off with the 100. So, lengthen the legs and roll down slow. I think I have to do it the other way because of the sun. All the way down, really slow, one vertebrae at a time. You can keep your legs down, hug your ribs in tight, add an imprint, float the legs up into tabletop, or you're going to extend your legs. You're choosing. Today we're just doing the traditional, original 100. Inhale. As you exhale, curl your upper body up. Slide the shoulders down. Your upper body is curled as high as you can. Keep your legs bent or straighten and start pulsing from the shoulders. It's inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're choosing your legs. You can be down as long as your lower back stays strong. I'm going bent today. And exhale. 32, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 42, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 52, 4, 5, you're halfway. See if you can get yourself a little bit higher. 2, exhale, 72, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 4, 5, and 82, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 4, 5, and 90. Exhale, pushing your belly button in. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Steady your arms, bend your knees in and curl up a little bit higher. Relax it down. This time, hold on to the backs of your legs and rock and roll yourself up and go straight into rolling like a ball. Inhale back, exhale up. We have our hands underneath our thighs today just because that's how we were getting up. You're keeping the distance between your chest and your thighs the same. So you're not letting go of them as you come down. You're not bringing them close right here as you come up. 3 more. Inhale and exhale, massaging our spine. 2. Reach. 1 more. Inhale. Hold it up in balance. And relax it down. Butterfly the knees. So feet together, knees apart. Holding onto your feet or your ankles. Inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward. So this time we're not rounding, lengthening the spine, elbows gently pushing out on your thighs. Keeping the chest lifted. We're leading with the chest instead of rounding into it. Let's lead with the chest. And then bring it up. Sit in any position. Thinking about your perfect posture. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. Get some more space between your vertebrae anytime throughout the day. It's a good time to just inhale and lengthen it up as much as you can. We still do a lot of compressing all day. Bring your arms across. Nice work. Welcome. Way to go with a year of online Pilates. We will see you next Monday.